Yo! Oh my gosh. Welcome back to Getting Her to Say I Do, my video dating vlog as I go through the journey of getting happy and healthy and loving myself and finding someone that I like enough to pursue in relationship, pursuing them, engaging them, dating them, courting them, obsessing over them, and then marrying them and having kids. Come on, can't wait. Um, yeah, we're here. So I'm gonna talk to you guys probably a couple days before Christmas. So I was frantically running to go to get my girlfriend's gifts. And I told you, I explained to you more. She sent me a website that she had not shopped at before. And sent me this website. And I found out that this website was trash. Trash. Garbage. And so I need to make sure that you guys can hear me. Trash. And so, as find out that this website is trash, go and so the stuff never shows up. I order it in November. This is how proactive I was. I ordered it in November. It's 4 days before Christmas and it has not arrived. One has that I ordered from a different website, but this website, trash. So I went to go check out reviews. This website is garbage. So I have one gift for her. And we had like a spending limit. It was like $50 because, we had to buy stuff for other people. And yeah, so I have one gift for her. And I was like, that's not gonna cut it for our first Christmas. So I run to the store and I'm looking and she tells me what she wants, but as I'm in the store, like hands on, I'm like, yo, is this it? So I'm grabbing things. I like 6 different things. She wanted this big oversized like furry sweater, fuzzy sweater. And so I'm hitting every store in Shawnee. And like trying to find this gift for her so I can get her a Christmas present because they do Christmas entirely different. Like it's a big family event, and so like their whole family gets together and they exchange gifts. So I was like, okay, this is a big thing. And so I go and get all this stuff and find the stuff, and I call her mom, FaceTime her mom. I was like, hey, do you think this one or this one? She helps me out a lot. So excited, so grateful for her. And yeah, so that was my frustration. So we spend Christmas together. It's like a BET special. And there's like 30 people in here still celebrating, forget COVID. And 30 people in the house celebrating, exchanging gifts. And I'm sitting here looking like, what is this? Like, and they had a Zoom call for family who couldn't come in. They were out of town because they were, staying distance and stuff. And it was just this dope experience. And so I'm sitting at the table. They're running around, talking, doing stuff. We're eating. We're about to play skip bow. Never play. And then people start bringing me gifts. And I was like, all right. I felt kind of bad because I didn't get anybody anything except my girlfriend and like her immediate family. But like their family was giving me gifts. And it was a blessing. It warmed my heart. And I was like, man, this is cool. And I was talking to another like guy who's dating someone in the family. It's like, your family celebrate Christmas like this? He was like, nah, not at all. And he's the one who was like, this is like a BET movie. So that was cool. And then the next day we celebrated and then we went back to her family's house and we celebrated and we exchanged gifts that night. And it was super cool. We all got gifts and did gifts and stuff. And it was dope. Got through Christmas. Christmas was amazing. Went to New Year's Eve. She came to hang out with me. We got to spend the night together because she helped out with our New Year's lock-in with my kids. And we had a blast. Had so much fun. They stayed up all night. Oh my gosh. They finally went to sleep like 4, 5 o'clock in the morning. It was over at like 7. I don't know whose idea that was. I'm so sorry to all those parents. But we had fun and hung out. But it was bittersweet because it was our last event together because I quit my job, gave up my house and my income to come and live in my brother's guest room. And literally, I can touch both walls. Like, boom, boom. I can touch. This room is tiny. I moved this entire 3-bedroom house into this tiny little bedroom. And it has been crazy. It's been so crazy. And I wasn't sure what God was doing. I still wasn't sure when I did it. I'm still not sure now. And I gave up literally everything, my income, my stability, my home, my security, gave it all up to get closer to God, stepped out in faith. And then I got hooked up with a guy who's like dope and with youth pastors. I was just gonna step away from ministry for 6 months, just step back, just to heal, just to process and deal with everything that's happened over the past couple of years. And I was at a spot where I felt like I had given everything to that church, to my church. And I was just going to take time to heal, to recalibrate, to figure out what was next. Then I got this opportunity to go and intern at a church that I had been connected with previously. And so I was like, well, I'm down. It's a step of faith. It's some surrender. And so I did that. I had a part-time job going in. And so that was that. We communicated because she's still in school, and she's working full-time. And so I'm interning. And, like, the goal is to be married, or we had planned on, like, being engaged, married in June. Like, once we had finished our Bible reading plan, which it should be over in June or July. And so this completely like washed all those plans away because I was working a part-time job and serving there so that we could save up to buy a house. And so her prerequisites for marriage was that we have a place to live. It's a pretty good idea plan. And mine was that we read the Bible. And so this is what we were saving up for. This is what we were working towards and looking towards. And then this happens and everything just kind of... And so my world has been flipped upside down. And it's been absolute madness. And so going in, my church is amazing. And they were extremely generous and a blessing to me, sending me off. And it gave me gifts and things and blessed me. And it was crazy. And so that was my last week there. It was the first Sunday of the new year. It was like January 2nd. The following Sunday, January 9th, would be the day that I started the internship. So that Saturday we had this big meeting, and it's like in this hotel downtown, and it's like you go up and you can see all of Oklahoma City downtown. And it's super nice, and you get to learn and do all this stuff and grow, and it's just like literally pouring, vision, direction, leadership meeting, this. Next day we start prayer and fasting. And so for the past 17 days, I have been fasting and praying every day, 6 a.m. at the church. I've been at this church every single day since January the 9th. It has been crazy. And so we're in the season of praying and fasting. And like literally everyone keeps asking me, okay, you're stepping down from this position. You're stepping away from ministry for this. What's next? And I have no idea. And it was difficult. It was sad. It was hard to step down. My kids were crying. I was crying. It was so like bittersweet because like it's exciting because God's going to do something great next. But it's also, I'm leaving my students. It's the only ministry that I've been a part of. I've given the last 7 years of my life to this. And I have no idea what's going to happen next. And it's frustrating because, like, I'm a control freak. And so what I've been praying for and what I've been asking God for is a direction. Like, what's next? What are you doing? Where are you leading me? Where are we going? What's happening? And so I had planned on making a video just talking about Christmas, and then planned on making a video talking about the New Year, and then planned on making a video talking about this. It's all into one, and we had about 10 minutes, so I'm finna wrap it up. But literally, this is where I'm at, and I am in my brother's apartment, and I went from watching raccoons fight in the backyard and seeing owls and fox and possums and skunks to there was literally a dude dancing in the parking lot when I got home, where he was walking like this, and my heart's desire, please start breakdancing. That's all I wanted. He didn't breakdance, but he started doing stuff like this. I started to go ask him to make a TikTok, but I didn't. I came inside. And so here we are. I am back in Oklahoma City. I am at this very large church. And I'm interning with 3 other dope dudes who've been in ministry, around ministry, and so we're rubbing shoulders, hanging out with this great leader, and just learning and growing so much. And I miss my kids every single day. I miss them. They might have a game today. Bet. And so that's kind of where I'm at. My life is just like here, just like floating in this spot. And yeah, yeah. So that's been awesome. So we're here, and then and then everything's kind of set up. I'm okay. I have this part time job. I have income. It works with my schedule because I can kind of work whenever I want to, and then um, I like get locked out of all of the accounts associated with this job. And so then I find out that I have been let go from this job. And so my fears going into this season was, man, I'm leaving this comfortability and this stability and I'm going into this unknown. And my fear is we're still in the middle of a pandemic that can absolutely go up and everything can shut down again. If it shuts down again, then I probably won't have a source of income. And I also won't be able to function and operate at this church through this internship because it'll be closed. Also, that I could lose my job or not have a job, kind of effect of the pandemic also. Um, so these are my, and then that I would never see my girlfriend and she would break up with me because we don't have like, we're not able to see each other as often. And so, lost my job. The pandemic is spiked. Virus is going up and rampant. People are dying and getting sick. There's a tremendous outbreak at my church, at the church that I was at previously, and they've been closed down for 2 weeks. And so I'm sitting here looking at all of this like, yo, this ain't what I signed up for at all. So here we are. This is where we're at. This is where I'm at. We got 4 more days left of fasting. We got Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and then I'm going to eat some meat on Sunday. I'm fasting from meat because every meal is not a meal unless it has meat in it. And I'm fasting from basketball. I have not played basketball in 16 days because I played on that Monday. And then I was like, I should fast. One, because the pandemic is crazy and people are getting sick. And also, I'm a jerk whenever I play and I need time to heal and release that and then be a witness. The verse that I'm focusing on right now is in Luke. I think it's 11:39 or somewhere around there. Or 11:42, 37 to 42, something like that. But it says, no one lights a lamp and then hides it under a bowl. Instead, they put it on a table. They put it out so that it can give light to the world, so that people can see the light. And so for the longest time, I have lived church life, personal life, and relational life. 3 separate lives. And one goal that I have is to blend all 3 of those lives so that I'm not so stressed out trying to function in 3 different realms, but have one life that glorifies God and is unified so that I can be a witness in the most effective way. And that's what I'm working on. Super excited documenting this journey also, but this is a tremendous part because probably not going to get married right when I get done with my internship. I also don't have a home to live in and I don't have any income. So here we are, super duper excited and also terrified, but I'm trusting God and this is where we're at with getting her to say I do. I'm confident that she'll say I do. We've already talked about and discussed it. She has been so dope also going through this because she's been fasting and praying. Also, she started on New Year's Day, and so she finished last Saturday. A little bit jealous. But literally she was like, hey, God said this. Hey, we need to start doing this. Let's stop doing this. I'm starting doing this. I put this down. I'm picking it back up. She's been killing it. Been so cool. She's coming to church with me Sunday. Also super excited about that. And yeah. So it's been amazing. I miss my friends. But I've also had some really intentional conversations with those guys and hung out with those guys and gonna do it more. Also, I'm looking forward to having Sunday dinners with my family, and working on getting them saved because that's big for me also. But that's where I'm at. Pray for me. I need it, and this is kind of where we're at. Jobless, homeless. I'm a 30-year-old intern, and I'm happy. So, you know, we'll see how this goes, and we'll keep you updated. I would try to do at least every 2 weeks, or maybe twice a month. But here we go. Be blessed. Have a great day. Thanks for hanging out with me on Getting Her to Say I Do.